Here's Brody Brazil.
Words that people are using here in Oakland regarding the A's and potential relocation. I wrote a few down here. Angry, confused, heartbroken, hopeful, and maybe a few others that I can't say even here. I don't want to say here. What are some words you would use to describe how Las Vegans are feeling about like things being this close to the A's in Las Vegas in reality?
And funny that you used all those words, because I would say the same thing about Las Vegas.
Really? Those same words?
I would use those same words.
Like frustrated and angry?
Let's go down the list. Angry.
Confused, I said that. That was another one, yeah.
Well, let's go to the flip side. Let's go the most hopeful. I think, we're the entertainment capital of the world. We've wanted sports for years. There's a lot of people here who travel to LA for Dodgers games, who travel to San Diego for Padres games, who travel to Phoenix for a D-backs game. And so there's a lot of people here who already like baseball.
Right.
Who won't like baseball?
Sure.
We love baseball. Then you have a lot of people hopeful and unsure, like, what the heck did we just pass? Then you have a lot of people frustrated. You have a lot of people frustrated that it was moved to the Tropicana location. Mm-hmm. We have at least a quarter of people in Las Vegas work in the hospitality industry. And that specific cross street of Las Vegas Boulevard and Tropicana is one of the most densely packed intersections in America, and you could argue the world. And traffic has been insane. And so you essentially adding more construction and adding a ballpark just added to their commute. And so you have a lot of people mad. And then you have a lot of people, concerned about any potential taxpayer impact. You have a lot of people, we went through the pandemic like everyone else. We went through shutdowns, like Northern California and like lots of California. We have more homelessness. We have a lot of children struggling in schools. So there are a lot of people with less of an appetite for public financing or funding and would have preferred it going to something else.
So, wow. I mean, you did cover a lot of those same words that, and people in Oakland are just disappointed that things didn't work out here, or they got to a certain point and then they went to Las Vegas, and then maybe the desires of the A's changed. All of a sudden, it wasn't a big built up development. It's just the ballpark is quick and as easy as they can get it, approved and financed and all that stuff. I want to go back to the public reaction, though. And I mean, obviously, lawmakers are in a bit of a different spot. They're trying to use resources they have and promises they're getting. But it does seem like the public polling on all of this and anything that we saw, none of it was to a high level or a high sample size. But Nevadans seem pretty overwhelmingly against SB 509 and against SB 1. Have you seen any numbers that contradict that? Or have you seen in real life enough people that contradict like the 80-20 opposition?
Yeah, so I asked a lawmaker about it and asked a lawmaker who supported. Mm-hmm. They did take a look at polling internally. They were able to break down because the poll did allow you, if you didn't live in Nevada, to weigh in. And sometimes we have, from viewers, people interested.
Outside influences. I totally get that. Yeah.
Now, their internal polling they were privy to said it was split.
Really?
Now, I could see that. However, you have to think about there were only two options.
Right.
There was yay and there was nay.
Right.
What about all those people in the middle who are like, what's going on? Why is this happening lightning fast? I have questions that need to be answered. And so I would believe that split seemed pretty pretty reflective of the community, but it didn't really factor any other options. I'll send you Las Vegas locally. They're a fun local blogger. They posted a poll that locals typically weigh in on, and I'd say that seemed more reflective, and they get a lot of traction. It was like 35% yes, 30% no, but then the rest unsure.
Right. Right. And fair enough, right? I mean, it all happened so quickly. I think the public was missing all the details, or the details are so complex on what does this mean for Clark County? What does this mean for the state of Nevada? Who are these A's, by the way? What's their plan all about?